Hello Yogi, and welcome back to your practice. Welcome back to your mat and welcome back to you. I am the Yoga State, your host Kiernan, and we are today going to call in a little bit of energy. We're going to have some fun. If you haven't been on your mat in a little bit, this is a perfect place to start. Or is it your first time? If it is, welcome to the journey and let's have some fun. Today I am placing a carnelian on my mat. It's kind of orangish, reddish. Mine has a little bit of white and black in it. Stone, and it is a sacral chakra stone. It is a stone that is perfect for creativity, perfect for gaining energy, and through that we can set a little bit of intention and pull a little bit of its energy out of it and into ourselves, right? Go ahead and jump into some comfy, cozy clothes, nothing too fancy, and pull out your mat. If you don't have a mat, maybe a blanket or the floor works, right? Go ahead and begin at the top of your mat in a standing position. Go ahead and root your feet into the ground, maybe spreading the toes, and we're just going to rock back and forth. Maybe even coming up on your tippy toes and down to the ground. Rocking back and forth is going to help us gain our roots, start to release any unneeded energy, kind of shed and get ready to flow, right? Take a couple more little ups and downs, side to side, whatever you need. And go ahead and find stillness, rooting your feet into the ground, your toes into the ground, pressing down. Go ahead and pull your palms together, making sure the elbows are straight out from the wrist. Here we're going to take 3 breaths to consciously breathe, to become present on our mat and get ready to calm down our mind and move. So go ahead and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Drop the hands down to the sides. Go ahead and spread the fingers. Root the feet into the ground. Pull the chest to the sky. Gently pull the shoulder blades together. Yes. And go ahead and pull your hands up to the sky, spreading the fingers. Shoulders come back and down slightly. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring the palms of the hands down to the heart center into prayer or Anjali Mudra. Go ahead and hinge at the hips, fold forward. If you need to hang and feel into your first forward fold, please do so. Relax the neck and head. Maybe even relaxing the face. Let's go ahead and cross our arms into a lotus position. Bend gently at the knees and hang. Hang the head heavy. Let the neck relax, the shoulders relax. And consciously breathe. Turn up the breath. Keeping your feet rooted into the ground. Go ahead and place the palms onto the shins, halfway lift. Gazing in front of you, lengthening through the crown of the head and gently pushing your weight into your toes. Feel the stretch now. Okay, now we're going to plant our hands into the ground. We're going to come into a quick plank just to get a little bit of energy out. Go ahead and drop the knees. And there, sometimes we're gonna exert a little unneeded energy, a little excess energy in order to pull in better energy, right? So go ahead and place the palms onto the knees. Take a moment of stillness, silence, closing the eyes. Here, I want you to set a little bit of intention. I know that I have set a little bit of intention for you, but what can you bounce off of that intention that is just for you, that you need in this moment? How can you connect more to you? There you go. Hold that intention and imagine yourself embodying that intention. Let the thought go. Open your eyes. Perfect. Now we're going to come into a down dog. Maybe passing through plank. You can widen the feet about as wide as the hips. No need to get too crazy in your first down dog. Down dog, I think a lot of people get so focused on bringing the heels to the ground. That's not really what it's about. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to reject the floor with our hands, pressing the palms into the ground, lengthening out the shoulders and really feeling that stretch in our shoulders. Go ahead and relax the bottom half of your body. Gently pressing the toes into the ground to keep a firm foundation. And breathe. Breathe and feel. Perfect. Now we're going to bring our right foot forward into a low lunge, framing the foot with the hands. Lengthening out the spine, making sure your spine is straight, pulling the hips in towards each other, rooting our feet into the ground, making that firm foundation. Now we're going to place our hands into the ground really firmly so we can switch legs, making that left foot forward, rooting our feet into the ground, making a strong foundation, pulling the hips in towards each other. You're strong here, yes. Go ahead and come into a forward fold, bringing the right foot to meet the left. And let's just hang for a minute. Feel good again. No need to pull yourself any further than you are. Just honor where you're at and be where you're at. Let gravity pull you down. Let your breath sink you into the pose. Relax the neck and head. Relax the face. Steady the eyeballs. Slightly bring your weight into your toes. There we go. And breathe. All right, now we're going to step the left foot back. Come to the side so you're in a wide forward fold. Go ahead and relax the neck and head again. If you need to place your hands on your shins, please do so. You can bring them down to the ground. You can let yourself hang. Again, be where you're at. No need to force, no need to pull yourself any further. Just let gravity take you down. Let your breath sink into the pose. And feel into sensation. Wherever that sensation is coming up, I want you to breathe into it. Feel into it. And relax. About 3 more breaths. Go ahead and round up, hinging back up at the hips. Oh yeah. Go ahead and bring your feet in like 2 inches. Turn your toes out. And then start to tuck your tailbone in and bring your tailbone down as you bend at the knees. Strong thighs, root your feet into the ground. You're gonna make a strong, firm foundation, right? Okay, that's what happens when you don't have a firm foundation. Go ahead and root down, root the toes down, spread the toes, root them into the ground. Press down through the heels. Be strong. Maybe placing the palms together in front of you. Breathing. Good job. Sink a little lower. Yeah. Breathe. Breathe into the bird. Feel into it. Go ahead and come up to the balls of your toes. And press the heels down and press up. Whew, you did it. Okay, next we're going to come up just to the top of our mat again. We're going to come into a chair pose. So go ahead and bring your feet hip width distance apart. A lot of times people bring the toes together, but today we're just going to do an easy kind of chair. So bring your feet hip width distance apart, pulling your toes into the ground again, making sure you have that firm foundation, that balance, right? Go ahead and bend at the knees. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find that place where our knees are not over our toes, not in line with our ankles, but like right cozy in between. Oh yeah, there we go. Right in between. Go ahead and bring the arms up, biceps come into the ears. You can even take a power mudra, such as this. Go ahead and open up the chest, pull the shoulder blades together, yes. And breathe. Maybe even sinking deeper with your exhale. Imagining yourself strong, steady. And come up and release. Yes. Okay, next we're going to do a little bit of some grounding. So come into a warrior one. So you're going to kind of step back. Step your left leg back. Your right leg is going to be at a 90 degrees. So your knee needs to be directly in line with your ankle, such as so. Your left leg goes out long. And bring your foot into like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Making kind of an angle and pressing in to the outer edge of your foot. Perfect. Go ahead and lengthen up. Pull the belly button in towards the spine just a little bit. Reach up tall. And reach your hands up tall. There, yes. Root into the ground. Breathe into sensation. Spread the fingers. Pull in some energy through your hands. Call in energy. Go ahead and open up into warrior two. Arms, legs stay where they're at. Torso turns forward. Arms come into a cross or a T. Spreading the fingers, lengthening out long. Turning your gaze forward over the middle finger. Making sure your legs are staying where they need to be. Pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Breathing into the chest, staying strong, imagining yourself really strong. Tell yourself you can do it. Drop the arms, go ahead and switch the legs to the other side. We're going to come into warrior one on the other side. Left leg 90 degrees, right leg presses back. About 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And then press down into the pinky edge side of your foot. Perfect. There's your foundation. Go ahead and turn towards your left leg. Pulling the core in strong. Reach the arms up long. Shoulder blades come back and down. Chest opens. Maybe focus on one point to keep your mind from wandering. Keeping your legs strong. Breathing. Breathe into that sensation. Breathe into the burn. Open up, warrior two. Ooh. Arms come out into a cross. Perfect. Sometimes it helps to, when you're in warrior, kind of put your hand behind you, your other hand in front of you on your belly button, and press your hands in towards each other. Lengthen up, yes. Core is strong. Maybe bring the palms towards the sky. Shoulder blades pull together. And gaze in front of you. Breathing, deepening your inhales and elongating your exhales. Two more breaths. Releasing. Yes, we did it. Perfect. Coming back into center. We're just going to kind of march out, shake out our legs. Yes. And from here, come back into standing. Go ahead and reach your arms to the sky. Reach your hands to the sky. Spread the fingers. Root your feet into the ground. Seems to be a common theme today. Close your eyes and breathe. Breathe, feel. Reach up a little longer, a little higher. Spread the fingers a little wider. And drop everything back down to normal standing. Take a moment in stillness. Take a moment in silence. Are you getting closer to your intention? Are you starting to feel a little bit more energized? Maybe? Okay, now we're going to do just a gentle back bend. We're going to go ahead and take the palms and place them on our lower back. Go ahead and push the palms into the lower back, pulling the elbows in towards each other. Go ahead and pull the chest to the sky, shoulder blades together, and lean back gently. You can exhale as you lean into it. Go ahead and release. Keeping the hands just where they're at. Coming back into neutral spine, feeling a little bit. Feeling the effects of the pose. We're going to do it one more time. Go ahead and pull the elbows in towards each other. Push the hands into the lower back. Gently leaning back. Opening up the chest. Breathing. Oh, and releasing. There we go. Okay, now we're going to just come into a seated position. We did a few power poses. What that's going to do is going to help ground us a little bit. It's going to help awaken our root chakra. It's going to help build that firm foundation that we've talked about so that we can really build up, right? So now that we have that firm foundation, we're going to play a little bit in our spiritual zone, awaken a little bit of us, right? And then I'm going to send you off on your way with a little breathing technique, and hopefully you feel energized and ready to conquer the day or whatever you have next to do, right? Okay, so go ahead and find a comfy, cozy, seated position. Go ahead and tuck out your tushy. Close your eyes, place the palm of the hands onto the knees. Okay, now we're going to take our fingertips out in front of us. Look at our fingertips. And then go ahead and place them right behind our hips, fingertips pointing in towards you, okay? So you're here. Now I want you to bring your legs into mountain. Soles of the feet onto the ground. And then what we're going to do is we're going to push up through a tabletop or reverse tabletop. Bring our knees forward and our hips forward and down. Oh, you feel that? Go ahead and lean into the elbows. Ooh. And breathe into the belly, into the lower belly specifically. If you want to bring your legs down long, you totally can. Feel free to. Breathe. Breathe into sensation. Honor what comes up and let it go. Two more breaths. Find comfort in the uncomfortable. Lean to one side and release. Oh. Come back in that comfortable, cozy, seated position. Find stillness for just a moment and notice the effects that that pose took. When I first did this pose, I would just cuss the whole time and say how much I hated it because I was in excruciating pain. It hurt so bad. But the more and more I did it, I let go of things that I didn't need. I shedded what wasn't being of use to me and opened up more space. And I moved into that space. And now, sometimes that pose is terrible. And sometimes that pose is just what I need. So, we're not really interested whether you liked it or hated it today. We're interested in what it did for your body, what the movement did for you. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Go ahead and bring your legs back into mountain. Don't worry, we're not going back to that pose. And then place the palms of the hands onto the knees. You're going to pull up. So you're going to lengthen up your spine, pull the chest to the sky. Shoulder blades coming together. Just breathing gently, feeling into the pose. Couple more breaths. Yes, and release. We're going to come up to the tops of our shins, so go ahead and sit on your knees. We're going to take a tiger's pose, so go ahead and put your forearms onto the ground. If you need to widen your knees, totally do so. If that is accessible and better for you, get comfortable. You don't need to be too uncomfortable in this pose. It's going to be pretty gentle. We're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Perfect. Now we're going to just walk our hands to the other side here. Creating kind of a bend in our spine, a C shape if you will. Press the palms into the ground, press the forearms into the ground. Bring your left shoulder back and your right shoulder forward. There, feel a stretch a little bit in your side body. You can close your eyes if that helps relax into the pose a little bit. On your next exhale, go ahead and switch sides. Over to the right. No need to hurry. Slowly, gently. Use your breath to sink into the pose. Pulling that right shoulder down towards the hip. And that left shoulder towards the right shoulder. Feeling that stretch in the side body. Letting your breath to where it needs to wander. Let it wander. Let it play. Come back to center. Breathe. Now we're going to bring our hands under our chin into a crutch. Just kind of relaxing our little chin into our hands. And this one you might have to look. It's going to be a little tricky to explain. So here we're just going to kind of bring our left elbow up. Kind of twisting our chest open. Oh yeah. This one feels so good. Twist open, press your right elbow into the ground. Pull that left elbow up to the sky. On your next exhale, come down and switch sides. Yes. Right elbow goes up. Pull your chest through. Left elbow firmly into the ground. And come back into center. Hands come back down to the mat. Maybe take a little bit of a stretch, straightening your elbows, pushing the palms into the ground and letting your head hang down. Rounding the shoulders, yes. Maybe even kind of wiggling it out. Finding where it feels good. And inhaling up to center. All right, now we're going to come into a seated position, Dhyana meditation pose, whatever you like to call it. Go ahead and get comfy, get cozy, sit in a position that's going to serve you for a while. You can even put a pillow under your tush. Go ahead and pull your tush out from under your tush. If that's right, I don't know. Anyways, get comfy, root into the ground, pull your tailbone down. Maybe gently pull your knees into the ground or towards the ground. Close your eyes. Now if you need to open them and look at me, totally do so. You're probably going to need to. We're going to do a little bit of a breathing technique that's going to be not too long, kind of quick, and you're going to feel really awesome. So go ahead and pull the shoulder blades back and down. Perfect. Find that strong core to where you can hold yourself up for a little bit. Go ahead and place the left palm onto the left knee. And then we're going to take our right hand up into a prana mudra. So this is what it looks like, almost as you're doing the peace sign, but your fingers are together. I'm going to place the two fingers onto our third eye, right in between the brows, right? And then what's going to happen is we're going to toggle back and forth with our thumb to our nostril and then our ring finger to our nostril. And we're going to alternate. But I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. So go ahead and place that prana mudra onto your third eye. And then you're going to take your ring finger and plug the left nostril. Actually, switch. Take the thumb and plug the right nostril. I'm really sorry. Go ahead and release all residual air out the left. Go ahead and switch, plugging in the left nostril and inhaling through the right for 1, 2, 3. Plug both nostrils for 1, 2, 3. Exhale out the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch nostrils, plugging the left, inhale 1, 2, 3. Plug both nostrils, 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3. Plug both nostrils, 1, 2, 3. Exhale the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On your own, we're going to do it for a few rounds. Just keep doing it until you hear me tell you to stop. If you need to drop the elbow or drop the neck and head, totally do so. On your next exhale, beauty, go ahead and release. Go ahead and come back to your center. Close your eyes. And feel the difference in your breath. Feel the difference in your energy, in your being. Feel the effects of the technique. So that breathing technique was to open up our sun side, to gain a little energy, to call in a little energy, and feel really good. So I hope that it did just that for you. I hope that this practice served you, and I hope that you're a little closer to your intention, a little more connected with yourself. And from here, yogi, you can take a little bit of a meditation or a savasana. If not, then hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I will see you next time here at the Yoga Stay. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice. I am honored, and namaste.